Last week, we compared the Sennheiser Momentum Truly Wireless Earbuds to the Sony XM3 earbuds, and we discovered that on an iOS device, both the Sennheisers and the Sonys had minimal, barely noticeable audio to video lag. But on an Android device like the LG V40 ThingQ, things were quite different. Both of them lagged quite a bit more, although the Sennheisers did better than the Sonys because the Sennheisers, after all, supports aptX. But is it really true that all Android phones have the same degree of audio to video lag when using truly wireless earbuds, or will some phones fare better or worse depending on, say, the type of processor used inside? For example, the LG V40 ThingQ uses the Snapdragon 845 processor, whereas the Google Pixel 3a XL uses the Snapdragon 670 processor, which is a mid-tier type of Qualcomm processor. But something that might work in the Pixel 3a XL's favor is the fact that this uses basically stock Android software, whereas the LG smartphones typically use a modified version of Android. So we'll see if either hardware or software have any influence over how audio to video latency turns out on truly wireless earbuds. And to do that, we're going to repeat the same audio to video latency tests that we did on the LG V40 smartphone using the Sennheiser and Sony earbuds, but this time paired to the Google Pixel 3a XL. First, here's what the audio latency is like on the LG V40. Next, we're going to repeat the same thing with the Google Pixel 3a XL. As we have just seen, it appears that hardware and not software has a bigger influence over audio to video latency on Android devices. And it very well may have something to do with the processors used in these phones. For example, the LG V40 ThingQ uses the Snapdragon 845 processor, which is a higher end processor than what the Google Pixel 3a XL uses. But it'll be really interesting to see how Google's higher tier phones like the Pixel 3, 3a XL, how they will fare against the 3a XL in terms of audio to video latency. Because like the LG V40, they too use the higher end Snapdragon 845 processor. But I've also discovered something very interesting. The Google Pixel 3a XL is louder than the LG V40, by about 6 decibels. In other words, this phone has a higher gain over Bluetooth than this phone, and as a result, you will have to turn up your volume a little more if your earbuds are paired to the LG than on the Google. Now, at this point, I cannot say for sure if this also applies to other Google phones like the Pixel 3, the 3XL, 3A, but as far as the 3A XL is concerned, it's got a pretty loud gain over Bluetooth, more so than the LG V40. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that this wasn't a very long video, but this week I will be putting up more content because I will be covering IFA 2019. Sony will be making a special announcement tomorrow, 7 AM Eastern Time. Let's all hope, for my sake, that it's gonna be about what we think it's gonna be about, because my reputation is on the line. And I will be covering other things as well, new releases from JBL, Sonos, and maybe even Harman Kardon if they are releasing anything new this year. So thank you guys for watching again. If you like this video, please punch the like button with a vengeance, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and remember to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you. So stay tuned for more videos by subscribing and ringing the bell, and I will see you again in the next one.